this first game of a best of three. Slay out of the gate first and looking like a pretty decent board here to start off. A little bit higher, which is kind of typical. Some of the things we can see in these earlier levels, but Slay doing a really nice job so far of navigating this, Sarge.
I'm sorry. I was dealing with the people with the torches and pitchforks outside the door after that bad joke of yours. But yes, this is being a very close matchup here, and we get a bit floaty for theeeDave as well. We had a little bit more on the bottom rows, but a lot of stuff very high up in both of them. The bigger concern that I can really see right now is that. Most of the floatiness over on Slay's board is yellow, and so once he gets that done, he's going to deal with a mostly red board to the end there, and hopefully, well, now he's getting a fair amount of red as well to help him out. The double red is going to help tremendously here. So I'm not really sure. Oh, he's building up a platform to take the reds out horizontally, as theeeDave, meanwhile, is down to his final 3 viruses. That red, blue, exactly what the doctor ordered. He needs one more red. He needs one more blue. Uh, there's blue for theeeDave. We're just waiting on that red if it shows up, and he is out at a 118.
Yeah, and I was noticing that theeeDave's timer started 1 or 2 seconds before his actual game did. So if it comes down to the wire here, we will have to go back and double check. As Slay out at a 132, but right now it is theeeDave with about a 6 virus lead. Both boards kind of looking a lot of color dependent. Slay's is pretty blue and yellow dependent, while Dave's got a lot of blue on his board that he's having to work through. Really nice job so far here, though, from theeeDave to get down to the center of the game. But now looking over at Slay, he's now picked up a little bit of a lead over theeeDave as he's just struggling to get some yellows. Really nice drop combo there, though, by theeeDave.
Yeah, Slay managed to get rid of a lot of the blue dependency he had. It was a nice double blue that allowed him to take 4 blue viruses off the board all at once. That column 2 was just absolutely filled with blue, and he wiped them out entirely, giving him a nice. It's still about a 2 virus lead right now, but at this particular point, he has no more blue at all. In fact, once he takes this off, he's going to have just one more yellow. Looks like he's waiting out to try and get that red yellow for a kind of a sideways. Fat log there to an extent. He's got 3 viruses left to theeeDave's 4, but theeeDave's got his horizontal a little bit blocked off there for the blues. He's going to have to get some red to clear it out, but the problem is that his other virus on the board is also red, so he had to figure out which way he's going to go as Slay is out at a 251.
Yeah, Slay now with a slight lead over theeeDave as his timer says he's about at about a 257 again. A reminder that was a little bit it did start a little bit before his gameplay actually started. But so it's still a pretty tight game here. 22 viruses for each player as we are going through into this level 6. Slay trying to get the combos he needs. Just really waiting on some blue to be able to advance this more. Meanwhile, theeeDave, a lot of yellow, a lot of red, and a lot of left side. He's really going to have to be careful about how he's doing some of this and going to try to avoid some drop time. Fortunately, with the right side of his board being as empty as it is, he does have a place to put garbage if he needs to. So that is one advantage there for theeeDave moving forward, is now 5 viruses ahead of Slay, Sarge.
Yeah, Slay is just not getting much in the way of blues at all. A double blue is absolutely huge. Oh, now he's on a blue rush. All I had to do is say something, apparently, and that's got him right back in this game. It's 4 versus 2. It's going to be pretty difficult for theeeDave to take both those off at once. He's going to have to do them one at a time. There's a nice little series of blue yellows followed by a double yellow. He is out first at a 420. Every time we slay, excuse me, he's going to be out right afterwards. Just need one more blue. There it is. He is out at a 428.
Yeah, really tight match here as we go into our final level. Ooh, I do not love this starting board for Slay though. So much blue at the top, and Mario has given him so far everything but. I would have really loved to seen a double blue for him. Oh, and there's the double blue, and he's going to use it to get a really nice combo. Unfortunately, it does leave him with a bit of garbage there in the center of his board, so he's going to have to make some creative plays to get through that. Meanwhile, looking over at theeeDave, this blue red, really nice for him. Three viruses now behind Slay. But definitely the board health advantage right now goes to theeeDave. But as I say that, Slay makes a really nice combo to drop the center of his board down quite a bit. Now, any blue yellow for him is going to be really, really great, as that's mostly what he's got right now on his board, Sarge. 11 viruses for Slay, 9 viruses for theeeDave.
Yeah, you could say that he slayed all those garbage in the middle of his board there, as D Dave's just got things left really in row two and column six and seven, just reds and yellows. So, hey, the doc decides let's give him a bunch of blue. That's exactly what he needs right now, right?
Yeah, and theeeDave just now completely in hopes of red viruses takes this double red. Had the opportunity to get the red in 7 horizontally, didn't go for it. It is going to be theeeDave out at a 605, and Slay already, or 608 rather. Slay out at a 613, but I do think that is a win for theeeDave, even with the timer. The timer.
Yeah, that was an amazingly good time by both of them. And Slay, with the sheer amount of blue that he had at the bottom of that board, really managed to get it out of there real quick and made this a very close matchup. Good play by both competitors in that match.
All right, just getting confirmation that is a win for theeeDave. It's about a 606 actually is going to be the official time. So he does take that first crown, and we will move into game 2 as soon as we have ready from both of our players. We have a ready from Slay. Don't see one from theeeDave quite yet. Getting him back set up on his menu. Slay would love to force this game into a decider. There's the ready from theeeDave.
I think the audience would like it more than even Slay would at this particular point. They have been chomping at the bit for some deciders.
Absolutely. The Crows have yet to have been fed today. Will they be fed in this match? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, pills. Both of our players playing on high speed and music off. And oof, I really do not like either of these boards, Sarge. This
No,
wow.
they're very well spread out. There are a few more opportunities for some nice combos that we've seen. Like Slay took a couple nice verticals. We got a nice opportunity right here for theeeDave taking a nice combo as well. But for the most part, these are going to be mostly single removes. This is not going to be any world record setting pace we're going to be seeing on this level.
Yeah, absolutely. Slay doing a really nice job with what he's been given, though. He's gone fast through this board a lot quicker than I thought he was going to be able to manage. Already down to 5 viruses remaining for him. Now down to 4, just needing blues. Meanwhile, theeeDave also down to 4. The awfulness of this starting board. Both players have been like, nah, Flindo, we got this. Slay gets his final blue out of 56, and theeeDave he gets his final blue out of 59. We have a virtual dead heat here, folks.
I'm just absolutely amazed at with the board that they had. Nice move by Slay to get that yellow cross, by the way. How quickly they got through that level 4. That says quite a bit about the skill of both of these competitors here in this match.
Curious to see what Slay's going to do with this double blue. He does go for the horizontal. Fortunately, he gets another double blue. I think in that case, I might have gone ahead and gone for the vertical. just to open up those red yellows that were underneath. But like I said, he gets the other double blue anyone, and it doesn't matter which one he went for first. Meanwhile, theeeDave looking for a lot of red to get through the bottom of this board, and actually Slay's also looking for a lot of reds. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
what you
All,
think,
all I
Sarge?
know is all I know is that after what I saw in level 4, I'm not going to question either one of these people on the moves that they do. But yeah,
Yeah,
just reds
absolutely.
left now for theeeDave. 3 viruses left. 7 viruses left for Slay. A little bit more of a floaty board, which you saw a little bit of drop time there. Right? Where are the reds for Dave? There's one. He still needs like 6 more. And there's a double red, which he really needs here. Just needs 4 more. Meanwhile, same thing on Slay's side. He needs 2 red. There's a double blue. He just needs 1 more red. Who's going to be out here first? It's going to be 231 officially on both of them. We got a tie midway through this one.
Yeah, this is a really close match here. Both of our players really want to take this game and potentially move on to the semifinals. If Slay wins, he'll have a chance to do that. Dave would really like to put Slay away here, move on to the semifinals. Of course, on his side, and both boards needing a lot of blue and a lot of red. Really, not any yellow access to speak of for either player until just now on Slay's side and Dave's side as well, actually. A lot of red, a lot of blue, still pretty much keeping a the same pace with each other as both of these players. theeeDave would really love I think initially he would have liked to have taken these reds here at the top horizontally, get them together. Unfortunately, it's not going to be possible, but really nice undertuck here from theeeDave. Love that play.
Yeah, I'd say theeeDave has got a much better advantage. He has about an equal number of red and blue viruses, where right now Slay's got 6 blue viruses, 6 of the 10 being blue, and they're nowhere near each other. There's no, now there's a bit of a chance for a horizontal at the bottom, but that's going to be really difficult unless he gets a lot of luck here. While Dave's got pretty much his board all cleared up, he can get rid of those reds and, oh, nice. I didn't even see that one. Nice lightning bolt there. He just needs 1 more red. He'll be out at a 4 minutes even, which puts him a little bit ahead here as Slay still needs 3 more blue viruses, which 3 more blue pills, excuse me. There's a double blue. There's last one. He's out at a 409, but going into last level, 9 seconds, it really isn't all that much.
Indeed, giddy up 409, as I always like to say when we see that time for every time we slay. Looking at both of these boards, it's a really interesting board for theeeDave, and it's a board that I'm a little bit scared of when I see all that red and all that yellow at the top, and you kind of look at the center of his board. His columns 3 and 4 are almost completely devoid of viruses, but then at the same time, look over at every time we slays board. He's got kind of the same thing going. The only difference is his board is a little more heavy to the right, whereas Dave's was kind of in between on both. And Dave's gonna get a really nice fat log here. He's down to 10 viruses. Slay, though, also down to 10 viruses. In fact, he's going to reach double digits first. 8 viruses to 8 viruses. Dave is a little bit spired here, but that red blue is perfect for him. Now just needing a heck of a lot of red here to get down to the rest of this board. Slay also needing a lot of red. Slay needing yellow as well. 1 yellow for theeeDave and 1 red. 527, and that will do it. theeeDave takes the game in a clean sweep and goes on to the semifinals.